What's up, guys? Today we are here to mourn the loss of Poseidon's Fury. To be honest, I basically forgot it was closing today, so that's why it's coming out late. And I'm surprised this doesn't have more fanfare, as this is it for Universal original IPs. The rest of the attractions at this resort are all IP based, and I'm not surprised if whatever replaces this is IP based, but we'll get there later. I do, though, want to start by talking about this ride's history. Poseidon's Fury opened with Islands of Adventure in 1999, and it was kind of this weird walkthrough attraction. For those of you who don't know, the ride had a different story than how it is now. You entered this big temple and were met by this character named the Keeper. That's the actual name, the Keeper. I don't know why, but You were brought into some of the rooms being taught about Poseidon and everything, and then in this one room a goddess appeared and opened this really cool door with a bunch of circles, and then you got the chance to walk through this path that was surrounded by water. They had a bunch of jets on the side. The water would go all the way around and you can walk through it. It was a really cool effect and definitely the highlight of Poseidon's Fury. Even though walking through it, you get a little bit wet, but I guess that's part of the experience, and in Florida it doesn't matter that much. Then you'd enter the Temple of Poseidon, and this was really cool. But it was at this moment that you realize this isn't a ride. This is just a special effects show. You get in this room and there would just be water, fire, maybe lights, water projections, and that was it. Plus it didn't help that this ride had a really weird story, with the Keeper becoming Zeus and then them fighting. It's pretty weird. What's also weird, and you may not know about this, is that the original Poseidon character, well, one was animated, and two was voiced by Jeremy Irons. So yeah, definitely weird seeing him in a Universal ride, but then again, he used to be the voice of Spaceship Earth. The story was very confusing for most guests, so a few years after they changed it to what it currently is today. So Poseidon's Fury has basically been in the same state for almost 20 years. The new story follows a tour guide named Taylor, and it would be a new battle between Poseidon, who's now a good guy, and a character named Darkanon. Real creative with that name, Universal. Darkanon would trap you, but luckily Taylor found a trident, and then you were saved by a goddess, only for you to go deeper into the temple and then watch them fight. I don't know, the story was still a bit iffy, but I guess it was a bit better than the original? I don't know. It's weird though, the ride never got a major update after this. It pretty much remained the same. Most people though who went to Islands of Adventure, I'm pretty sure didn't even know this ride even existed. Most would just walk by it, say, oh, that's a cool building over there, and then go either to Harry Potter or Velocicoaster. I'm pretty sure the only people who like this ride were the die-hard Universal fans. So then we come to today, the closing day of Poseidon's Fury. And honestly, I think it's about time it goes. The thing is, there's just so much potential for this space. When you're walking into the Lost Continent from Seuss Landing, you could see just how big this building is. And that's not even the whole land that's available for whatever replaces this, as you have the 8th Voyage of Sinbad stunt show that closed, and just really the entirety of Lost Continent. You have so much space to add something. Although I don't think they're going to touch Mythos, because that's a very popular restaurant. I know the big rumor for years now has been Zelda, and I love that. Especially since you don't really have to change much. The Lost Continent can just get a little bit of tweaking done, and it could become a Zelda land. You can also have it as an expansion to Hogsmeade, and that way you'd have more Harry Potter, and that would be a safe bet, because Harry Potter sells like crazy at Universal. But I feel like Zelda would work a bit better. Honestly, anything would work better in this space. Even if they went with an original IP, which, maybe, that would be really cool if they did that. But with that being said, all there's left to say is, farewell, Poseidon's Fury. You'll be missed.